We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred.
With Maxwell Silverhammer.
We are nothing sacred. With cruise control. We are nothing sacred.
Oh, wow, we're still alive.
We're here, and we haven't caught coronavirus
And
yet.
we haven't died from getting shot while walking downtown or anything. Oh my gosh!
Man,
So
we're
here we are. It's amazing.
We're invincible.
On a special report edition of the Nothing Sacred Show for the 17th of August 2020. I am Cruise Control.
And I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
And here we are. And yeah, we've got some interesting stuff. We got an actual, like a live PD, since that's no longer on the air.
We got our own version of it, I guess.
And I got it. Well, yes. And so remember, make sure no names will be said. Names will be withheld to protect the innocent. But it's a little bit of an incident there. We got some other stuff to talk about. Speaking of live TV.
I'm sitting at my new desk, by the way, man, in my new chair. It's all fucking nice.
Oh wow, a new.
I got this really nice chair, man. It's got a headrest on it and everything,
you can
and
lean back and
lumbar
pulse.
support.
Has it got some pulsability there?
Oh, dude, I also got a new pulse chair. That's the other thing I got. It's a recliner, rocker type chair. So yeah, dude, I'm coming up, man.
Oh, good, dude. You're getting equipped, man. I got my little pulse fit chair, so you might hear my voice go back and forth. If you hear like a loud, by the way, everybody, if you hear loud jet engine sound in the background, it's my fan. I'm in Eugene and I don't have air, and it's not I think 90 something outside. So
it's 117 here.
Yeah, but you got air conditioning, so it's a little different.
Exactly.
A little different.
Oh, by the way, quick butt plug, real quick. You remember Stu Peters, right? The bounty hunter / fugitive recovery agent guy that was on our show?
Yeah.
Well, he has a new podcast / radio show, and it's called the Patriotically Correct Radio Show. So check him out, man. It's very, libertarian politics. They interview a lot of, police officers and
we're making some connections as well. Oh, also, folks, keep an eye out if you want to support something. You may have already heard about us, but go to Facebook and look up Support for Valor Station. Apparently, they're having some issues with some of these fucking idiots who are around the area, like worried about like entrances and it's mental health and stuff. I don't know what the fuck they're worried about.
Well, they were talking about that on the interview when we had them. Remember?
And
so saying that,
they're trying to reroute the entrance, but people are trying to block, and it's like, come on, people.
Yeah, we don't want drug addicts in our neighborhood and crazy people.
Oh, jeez, yeah. As long as they're in, they only want them when you're in their house delivering the shit to you, right?
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. Fucking retards.
So, but then it's his show is the Patriotically Correct Radio Show. If you go to the PCRadioshow.com, and you can also catch them on YouTube, and they have a YouTube channel as well. I've listened to every episode. I haven't missed an episode yet, and his music is badass too, man. If you don't agree with what he's saying, at least go listen to the music because it's
awesome. And I assume he's very woke. He's woke and
woke.
Oh yeah,
he's woke in our standards. Yes,
woke, yes, he's woke. he's the wokest of the woke. Also check out some other folks. We had a podcast with them last time, kind of a little joint thing. The Minivan Musician
podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And good luck to Danielle on her popping the
popping out the baby,
popping out the little sweet pea.
There was something last week that she was talking about on Facebook. I guess she had to take her kid with her, one of her older kids. And, there's like a rule now at doctor's offices where you can't bring your kids in or something.
You can't do a bunch. Yeah,
shit.
There's a lot of rules now, a lot more rules than there used to be.
Oh, yeah.
But before we get into the whole live PD thing that we have, I do want to mention live PD. Do you know that A&E's, I think I mentioned this last time, but their ratings have fucking just completely tanked.
I've seen it. Because I'm in a group that talks about that shit.
They have completely dive bombed, man. The whole station just completely suicided themselves because that was like all their viewers. That no one watched anything else except those first responder shows. And it's like and I'm just thinking about like why. That's the scariest part of this shit to me is that they know they're going to lose all those viewers. They know they're going to lose all those people from their station, and they don't fucking care. So they don't get, even if they get tons of ratings, they don't give a shit about the people actually watching the fucking channel. Like, they don't care. They're just like, oh, well, we don't, fuck them, I don't care. It's all about posturing for some, like, for other
at least we look good to the black folks, you know?
But they don't. They only look good to all the corporate people, because a lot of the black folks, guess what they were doing on Friday and Saturday night?
Watching Live PD.
Yeah, now all those people, the black folks and white folks, they're bored, so they're going out and rioting and killing people. So now they're doing crime.
Yep,
all the people.
Real good, AD.
No, seriously. Like, I'm not even saying, like, racially. Like, people that are probably bored, like, they're like, damn, what can I do on a Friday night, man? There's nothing to do. Oh, Live PD. I can watch other people, you know, getting arrested. And now then they're bored, and they're like, man, dude, you know, you got somebody fucking
myself arrested
Slumbuck, Mississippi, like, man, dude, I'm bored. Hey, dude, let's go shoot some mailboxes with shotguns down the road. Okay. You know,
right.
When it could have been, you know.
Yeah, that's what's. No, I've seen that. I'm in a group called
yeah, dude.
Law Enforcement Bring Live PD Back or whatever, and yeah, there's a lot of talk of that, how their ratings
dude,
are.
They'll bring it back on the internet, and it'll actually, because that's where everything's going anyways, man. TV.
That's what I've been saying. Fuck a network.
So
you know?
so and you actually got rid of. You're done with that, right? You cut the cord.
I'm done. I'm DirecTV done, man.
Yeah.
I said fuck it. I got an antenna, you know, so I can get a few channels and things like that. But man, other than that, I don't have to pay that $98 DirecTV bill every month, or $97 or whatever the hell it was. But hey, I'm a happy man, and yeah, they lost their ass. But like you said, I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to be either a YouTube thing now, where Live PD, or it'll be a podcast, something,
and it's going to be more popular than ever. Which is probably, maybe that's what they wanted. Maybe the producers of the show said, you know what? Let's do this. Let's cancel it for a while so everybody gets outraged and pissed off and fights for it to be put back on the air. And then when it's put back on the air, it's going to make us even more money.
Actually, I bet you're right. It was probably a two-way street there.
Like, they'll bring it back probably in a month or two when they feel their virtue signaling is up, you know, whatever.
Yeah, probably in the fall sometime, you know, it'll come back. But, man, you know, speaking of all this crazy defund the police, you know, instead of defunding police, why don't they defund these teachers that don't want to come back because they don't feel safe?
Yeah,
you know?
There are a lot of... because teachers are...
Well, yeah, I'm going to piss people off. I already know it, but hey, fuck it.
Yeah, well, because... Well, because, you know, they want to be safe, I guess. Because here's the thing about it: most teachers are lean to the left.
Yeah.
And most teachers watch CNN. They don't watch, you know, other news sources. Even Fox. Like, Fox is biased, you know, in its own way, but so is CNN, of course. But they don't see that, so they watch that shit, and they see that one side like, oh my god, there's so many people dying, and there's people dying, but. I mean, I don't.
Okay, what about waitresses and grocery store employees, and you know they're in there with their masks on, happy to earn some money. But these fuckers, they just want to sit on their ass, not do their job, and still get their paycheck.
Well, some of them do, but some of them are really just scared because they're fucking teachers. I mean, that's what they are. They're not. Sorry, man, but teachers are.
They got a duty, man. It's school time now.
Well, no, they have a duty. I get. Well, they're just paid employees. I mean. I think that I'm glad they're not there because they're not teaching our kids a bunch of shit. So that's.
Well, I guess that's the bright side of it.
Really, I don't give a fuck if they don't want to go teaching. Great, then parents will actually be forced to look at the textbooks and go, "What the fuck are they teaching my fucking kids?"
Right. No more indoctrination, I guess.
Well, some more, because you know they're teaching fucking Billy has 8 moms, and you know, and Johnny, you know, Johnny is an
autosexual and
poor white Johnny, and yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, man. Autosexual. Yeah, the kids that are transitioning, the rapid onset gender dysphoria.
Yeah, exactly.
Rapid transition, whatever the hell it's called now, where everyone, it's cool to be fucking, you know, switching over.
Too many terms, man. Pansexual. I just heard that one a few weeks ago.
Non-binary.
What the hell is that?
That's when you don't belong to either gender.
I thought that was androgynous.
No, well, whatever. But that sounds better. Non-binary sounds more.
Sounds robotic.
Yeah,
I'm non-binary.
But it's robotic and it's mysterious, and you're not a male or a female. You're non-binary.
Wow, dude, it's too much for me, man. I can't keep up to it.
You should look up a chick named Deborah So. She's got a SOH. She's a sex neurologist, and she has a book called. She does some stuff with She's been all over the place because she has a new book, but she's been on Joe Rogan. She's been on Ben Shapiro and some other people. Okay. Of course, all the people.
So she agrees with us, is what you're saying.
Well, yeah, but she's a very she's liberal. She actually is more feminist. Like she's definitely got some a prost a little bit of it, but not much. But she's very analytical, and she talks about how everything going on with that community right now. How like 10-year-olds are being told that they're being told that they should be transitioning that early, and that's it's awful. She's against it. Don't worry, but. There's a lot of shit like that going on, man. I mean,
man, this has just been a crazy fucking year, man. And do you ever think that things will go back to a somewhat normal? I know they won't be totally normal.
I don't think so, because I don't think the worst is yet to. The worst is yet to come, dude.
Really? We still got more?
Oh, dude, we have an election, bro.
Wow.
Dude, we have an election with Joe.
Geriatric Joe.
Geriatric. Joe Biden
that's all Tatum, by the way, who says that. I can't take credit for that one.
And Kamala Harris, who's his running mate. She's an African American, but her mom was Indian and her dad was Jamaican. So
actually, I was just gonna say she's not African American.
I know, but people say people don't care. She ain't white. See,
no, she ain't white. That's the name.
She ain't white. And she's got a vag, so she's all good. Well, that doesn't matter either at this point, because she could probably turn. Well, if she turns male, that'd be disappointing, wouldn't it? She gets elected to president, and because Joe Biden runs off a fucking balcony at the White House, falls over, and she's president. She goes, "I am transitioning," and then she's like, all the women are amazed, jumping for joy. We have our first female president, and
so all of a sudden she decides she wants to be a man.
The day before she goes and lawfully gets her fucking sex changed. Now she's
she'll be Carlton Harris.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be the ultimate troll, dude?
That would be. Well, I wonder how that would go over.
Oh, dude, that'd be off. People would be. They wouldn't know what to do. They would have to be like, "Oh my God, it's the first," but it wouldn't be the first woman. It'd be the first man if people would go by.
Well, they'd be big up in the tranny thing, it's our first tranny president or something.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be a woman. And it would, so all the feminists who are what they're called is trans exempt radical feminists, or whatever they're called, TERFs. What they basically do is they don't believe that. See, a lot of people now believe that if you say you're a woman, you are a woman, and women are like actual biological women who are feminists are like whoa. You can't just say you have a dick and then say, well, I feel like a woman, so I'm a woman. And so trans-exclusive radical feminists. It's called TERFs.
Damn.
And they are, like J.K. Rowling is in the battle because she actually had the audacity to say that women are women and men are men. That if you're born a woman, you actually have women genitalia and women organs, and then you're a female. Now, if you are, say you're a trans woman. You are not an actual woman.
What a transphobic person she is, man.
I know. How could you ever think that people, that we're a dimorphic species like we are? But
God, man, I gotta. With our shows, some of the shit you bring out sometimes, it's like I gotta reference them again. Like, damn, what was that term? Because there's so many different terms you throw out each time. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, they're all over because that's what they do. They cloud you with a bunch of bullshit so that you forget that we're all just fucking earthlings, as I would say.
Shameless plug.
Damn right. 7 p.m. every Saturday, except for this Saturday. We're taking a break, but we'll be back on the 29th. Earthling Music on Facebook Live, improv musical comedy made up on the spot. This week we dressed up as kids. We were in diapers. That's interesting. check out the reruns on the. You don't see the video.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah. Are you guys putting those up there on the YouTube?
Not on YouTube, but it's on Facebook. Facebook Live, Earthling Music. You just have to scroll down and you'll find it.
Okay.
Just gotta go to Earthling Music and scroll down. You'll see different shows.
Damn, man. Yeah, that's funny. You'll have to just do crazy shit each week. You had the pirate one.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we're doing next week. Next one's going to be interesting. We did a caveman one a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
And so just a side little plug, that little butt plug for my own shit. The shameless butt plug.
Of course, man.
And that's at Earthling Music on Facebook. You'll see the little Earthling Proby. He's got a little picture on there, and you'll see him there. We are getting our YouTube stuff up as well, but
Yeah, because that's always cool. That way people, you just be like, hey, man, this is their shit.
There are a few videos up there, but they're from a couple months ago, but you can still check them out.
Christian's got to step on it, man. Lieutenant, what happened? I got to fuck with him.
He'll get up when he can. He works in this shit all day, so. On the heat.
Gotcha.
So he's chilling, so he'll get it done. It'll be up there when it is, but you can always check it out on Facebook. Anyway.
Nice. The other thing I was going to talk about was, so Gino, the guy who owns the bar that I go to, I guess he's lost like 2 brothers in 2 weeks. Like the one just died this weekend of liver cancer, and the other one died about 2 weeks ago. I don't remember what he died of, but anyway, my buddy Dave was like, man, you should go over there and give him a hug, man. And I don't like when people try to tell me how to behave.
Yeah, well, there's no reason why that. You should just, why would you, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't like people doing that to me, telling me, oh, I'm sorry for your loss. I mean, I mean it. I get it. You mean well, but it actually bothers me, man. It makes it worse for me, when people do that to me.
So that's focus on the things and just get through. And they always pull you back, right? You try to focus on something, and they always like, oh, well, here it is.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, in that way, yeah. Like, hey, buddy, sorry about the death. Like, okay, motherfucker, I'm inundated with the shit. I'm preoccupied with it. So why do you keep pushing it on me? So, but I guess he was very big on that, and he was saying, oh man, you should go over there, man. I don't know why you're being a dick about it. And I'm like, I'm not being a dick. And then eventually, Chino. Because that Chino is the stoner, Gino is the owner. So Chino comes over. He's like, "Hey guys, just don't talk about it, man." So then Dave, little alcoholic emotion. I'm calling that's his rap name, dude. It's Emo D, dude. Okay. That's gonna be Dave's new rap name. And he was like, "Hey man, don't tell me what to do." And it got a little heated for a second. I was like, "Hey guys, chill, fuck."
It's like, don't tell me what. You're the one who just told me what to do, you dumbass.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you're telling me I'm a dick because I won't go over and say, hey, I'm sorry, dude.
Don't do the virtue signal and make yourself feel better because it's not about him; it's about you.
Exactly. Now, if he came up to me and started talking to me about it directly and was like, "Hey, man, I just lost my brother," then I'd be like, "Oh, bro, man, I'm so sorry for your loss."
But then you'd be like, "What?" You'd also be like, "Why are you even coming over and telling me that?" Like,
right?
Like, "Hey, dude, what's up, man? Just lost my brother."
My brother died. Fuck. Well, people do it on Facebook all the time.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to my uncle. Fucking Johnny Hardcock.
Well, I mean, that's fine on Facebook because you're trying to like you're doing a tribute out to everybody, and people can say that. But when you walk up to somebody, I don't see Facebook as like a bar. Like when you walk up to somebody just talking to people and chilling, because that's like
icebreaker.
Yeah, because that's it's a different vibe when you're in a room with somebody. Like
True.
if it's somebody's birthday and you're like, yeah, R.I.P. Hey, miss you, man. And you're telling because everyone else out there, like other family would be thinking the same thing. But if you're just in a bar hanging out and you're like, hey guys, hey guys, how you doing, man? What's up? Happy Friday. Yeah, dude, hanging out. My brother died.
Right, just very conversational.
Like, why would you even be there if you're going to be talking about that? You're there to. Are you there to have us go, oh, brah? Because that seems like a cheap way to mourn.
Oh, he was pretty quiet, but like I said, he didn't say anything until people went over and were like, "Hey, bro, sorry about your brother, man." But fuck, dude, it just feels.
Chino, I think I'm kind of with Chino. He's like, dude, leave him alone.
I'm with Chino too.
Leave him alone, man.
Yeah, well, he's just like, don't talk about it. Just don't go there, So, and of course, Dave, don't tell me what to do, man. What are you talking about? No, he lost his brother. It's like, dude, chill, Emo D.
I wonder if Dave has lost anybody close to him.
I'm sure, yeah, I think he has. I think he lost his mom some time ago at some point.
He should fucking know better. Get his head out. Maybe he forgot it because he.
Well, maybe he likes that shit, dude. Maybe he's. Guys.
A lot of people do, man. A lot of people do. And then you are right about Facebook when they bring up stuff like there are people, certain people that names rhyme with lavender.
That guy.
All the time, just like on days that you don't even think of. It's like it's like for a while it was like whoa, just
yeah. Like, man, come on, dude. You really got to bring that up right now?
Well, here's the thing about this shit that also sucks is that Facebook sucks even worse than it ever has before, dude.
Well, yeah, it's gotten pretty...
Dude, it's awful, man, dude. It is just I have to... It's like I'm like, just got to stop following certain people because, like, not unfriending them, but just get more because it's like, God, will you shut up?
Yeah. Well, that's one thing. I can scroll past some shit, and just be like, okay, yeah, dude, fuck you, whatever, you're an idiot. My thing is when they start sending propaganda chain letters around. There's been a few people I've actually had to block because of that dumb shit.
Yeah, and a
we
lot
need
of
to
them
do something about this.
Yeah, a lot of them are people that I know, and it just gets old, man. It's just been old. This whole summer's just been.
This whole year, man. This whole year's been ass ramorous.
And here's the thing, like for me personally, the year has been. I've had in a lot of ways a pretty good year in terms of my life personally. Like I've been doing a improv comedy live stream every week. I'm doing my thing, and I'm kind of like in my own personal. I'm kind of getting through, but the overall like stink, like the overall world, right?
Oh yeah, it's been it's disgusting. But even in my personal, I've had some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like little stupid stuff here and there. But I've gotten through it, so it's cool. But it's still like there's been some ass rammers things that have happened. This year.
It's definitely part of the vibe too, man. When you Jesus Christ, man.
Well,
Who knows what's
man.
gonna happen next?
Yeah, well, hopefully, man, things will calm down. I hope, because you can't go anywhere but up after you hit the bottom, right?
Yeah, and Vegas is still pretty rough, obviously. So, I mean,
well,
is
as far as rules or what? What do you mean?
As far as everything, I mean, everything's still shut down pretty much, right?
No, casinos are open, restaurants and bars are open. Which is kind of cool, by the way, how Gino's doing his bar. I don't know if I told you, but it's bars that don't serve food that had to close. So he serves food, and what he's done is he set it up where you can't sit at the bar now. You sit at the tables, and he's got machines like at some of the tables so people can play machines. So, and you have to have 6 people to a table. I don't really mind it too much, man.
You probably like it better for several reasons, because it's a round table, so you can actually hear everyone's conversation.
Yeah,
You're not
true.
sitting next to. You can probably choose who you want to sit with more.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or people will say, hey, come over here. Well, probably
they always do.
They probably don't do that. I wouldn't expect. I mean, no one really wants to sit by you, but they want to humor you.
Yeah,
they figure blind guy on a Saturday night, Friday, he's kind of bored sitting
he's
home.
A lonely fucker.
And especially when his blind TV show got taken off the air. They probably were like, oh, have him sit over here this week, and next week you guys can have him over at your table.
Actually, sometimes, man, they kind of
fight over it. Oh yeah, man.
They're like, hey man, why don't you come sit here? I'm like, I'm sitting with these guys right now, man.
It's like you're like a trinket or a trophy, like a rabbit foot.
It just passed me around.
The blind guy's good luck.
Like a blunt at a fucking Bob Marley concert or something.
Dude, I wonder maybe there's a secret thing going around. Like, do people play the slots when you're sitting at the table with them?
Oh yeah. There's certain tables that have.
So they tend to win more when you're sitting there.
That's a good question.
I wonder if maybe like the people are like, hey, dude, can he blind luck, bro? Can he sit next to me tonight, man?
Actually, most of the time I sit at the tables that don't have machines.
Good.
Just because I don't want to take up a machine if somebody wants to sit there and play.
Well, not only that, but you're going to be talking at someone and they'll be like, eh?
Yeah, they're kind of, well, those, most of them I got to say are pretty good at carrying on a conversation while gambling, because it's kind of,
it's just nothing. They're just losing money, just putting it in, tapping buttons, tap, tap, tap.
Pretty much that's all you hear is, so. But, yeah, man, so that's that. And then the last deal. Here comes our, what did you call it, the live PD thing?
Our exclusive. We have an actual taped exclusive here. No names given to protect the innocent, so there's no, but I guess Max had a little thing happen, and he wanted to go on it.
Yeah, I'll explain it, man. What happened was Sharon came over, to take me shopping, obviously, and then to do some laundry. Because she always does her laundry here. Mm-hmm. So when we came back from the store, there was nowhere for her to park. So I said, well, just park in 102. That's my parking spot. So she's like, okay, so she pulls into my parking spot, whatever. Well, we're up here a little while later, and this is kind of our thing. We hang out and watch YouTube videos and shit like that. I show her all the sovereign citizens. Oh, Butch, by the way, shout out to the sovereign citizens that are hitting up the Corey Flowers interview, man.
Spicing up our channel there, huh?
They are, man. I some of the stuff they write is nuts, but hey, man, whatever. You came and checked us out, so
thank you.
We gotta show you love there. But anyway, we'll watch crazy sovereign citizen videos, and I'm showing her those and whatnot. All of a sudden, I hear a bunch of honking outside, or I just hear one car honking, but it's honking excessively. It's like honk, 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 and I'm like, are they honking at your? So I said, Sharon, look out the window, see if they're honking at you. And so, sure enough, it's a guy pulled up behind her car, and he's honking his horn. Like, is that supposed to bring her out? So she moves her car. So I went down there and I confronted the guy, and there was a security guy there. You probably heard that too. Mm-hmm. And you guys you'll listen to the recording. But yeah, this dude was not letting me talk at all. What I was trying to tell him is, look, dude, I'm blind. I don't drive, so you can park there 99% of the time.
Did you bring your? Because I think you brought your little devices, whatever you got.
My little bastard, man. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So you brought that down immediately. Like, I'm going to grab it first. Right?
Oh yeah, I walked out with that.
Okay, so that whole conversation is about 8-minute conversation, right?
Yeah. So there's towards the end, it's a little dead. When it dies off.
Well, so we can. I'll just leave it go. I'll let it go. I'm not going to cut it because we want to have a full edit. We don't edit we don't get
we don't edit shit.
Unedited here. So here's our first live exclusive with the Maxwell Silverhammer scanner or whatever. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah,
Maxwell Silver Camera. So here's the Maxwell Silver Camera. And we'll be back in a second here, and we'll talk about it. So back in a few on the Nothing Sacred show after this.
What's up, guys?
You can't be parking in people's space.
That's actually my parking spot. 102 is my parking spot.
No, it ain't. No. 102 is mine.
No?
Yes.
That's my parking spot.
No. I've been living here for 4 years.
I've lived here for 20 years.
I've been here for 4 years, and I've been parking right here forever.
Well, see, here's the thing.
And I pay for this spot, and I've been parking here forever. Nobody been here. I've been here. I never seen you.
I'm blind. I don't drive.
I'm not new to this. None of this neighborhood.
I'm blind. I don't drive. That's why I'm saying, like, whoever.
Well, I need that car to be gone, bro, because I parked right here.
That is a friend of mine parked there.
I'm not trying to hear nothing.
Okay. Then we'll get the police here. That's what we'll do. Okay. Well, we're gonna get the police here, and then we'll see what happens.
What it is, I've been parking there for 4 years. Everybody over here know me.
Listening to all of this?
Yeah. All over here know me.
Yeah. So, dude, I've lived here since 2000. This has been my 102 has been my parking spot.
102 is his spot. No, the fuck it ain't.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna deal with this as best because I can't take sides.
Right.
So, what I'll do is I'm gonna call the police.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let them decide it between them.
Okay.
Roll up.
That's cool because like I said, that's a friend of mine who's parked there. I just said, well, it's my parking spot, and you can park there because I don't drive.
You've been misinformed, and I'm just letting you know. Everybody over in this motherfucker know me.
No.
And everybody know I've been parking there.
Is Lisa home?
Forever.
She even lived there.
Lisa is not even over here no more. She moved.
Oh, she moved. See, that shows you how long I've been here.
Lisa been moved.
Okay, because she knew because I lived
downstairs.
Right, you're right here.
Her sister stayed next door underneath on the other side.
Yep.
I know all that. She know I've been living there. We can call Lisa. Call her.
I don't have her number.
I got her number. You want me to call her?
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, call Lisa for me so she can verify that we've been living over here. As a matter of fact,
I mean, I'm not saying you don't live here.
Is Mia here? Because I go knock at the door and get
That guy downstairs, that's his apartment. That's his spot right there.
That red, where the red car is.
Yeah, this spot next door over there.
Right, the next one over, buddy.
I'm 102. I've always been
That's where it's gonna come to.
102.
And I have a lease showing where my parking spot is.
Exactly, it's on our lease, buddy. That's what I'm saying.
What does it say on your lease? Because 102.
This ain't an argument. It's nothing to talk about. It's on our lease. 102, we paid for. It's right there. Downstairs was Lisa. She parked on the other side. Her sister parked on the other side of the garbage can.
Because as far as I know,
over here, bruh.
as long as I've been here, it's been 102. It's been 102.
Yeah. All right, well, you been
You want to see my
misinformed.
lease?
Go get it. It don't matter. It don't matter. Because it's in black and white. Ain't nothing to argue about. I asked you to roll up.
Here's the thing. I'm blind, so I let anybody park
I
there.
understand, sir, but
You know?
I've been living here for the longest, and on my lease it says 102.
I've lived here 20 years, man.
Okay, I'm
Since
trying
2000.
to tell you, it says 102. I'm not misinformed. I ain't got no reason to bullshit. I've been pulling up in here since we moved here.
I mean, this is, as
Yeah,
far as I
you know
know,
what I'm saying?
2020,
And I ain't never had a problem with nobody. All the time. Now, all of a sudden, we got an issue about my fucking
Sir,
parking.
stay
I've
to
been
your left.
parking
There's
there
a
for
car
the past-
yep, I hear him. He's right here.
Add up. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying, bro. Make it make sense. 'Cause I'm not no. I'm not no.
Okay.
I'm 43 years old.
So she can come down here and fix this.
Okay. Hey, I'm in 251.
I know where you at. Right there. I've been watching.
Yeah.
you,
Okay,
man.
so you've
I
seen
did
me.
look out for you and everything.
Right.
But
Yeah.
now you trying to debate with me about some shit. I know everything about you, buddy. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
I'm very respectable of you.
Good.
You just don't know. Me and my buddy sit out here every morning and watch you and make sure everything cool.
And that's
Even when
cool.
you miss a step, we right there. You may not even know it.
There-
We right there.
Right.
But I'm just saying. That's our spot, man. That's
Okay.
all I'm saying.
Well-
I don't even want to argue. I'm trying to
Okay.
get in the house so I can smoke.
I got you. I got you. And you know what? Because as far as I've always known, 102 has been my spot. I you know. So let's see what's happening.
Okay, but my old lady got the lease, and it does says 102. She's showing it to Customs Security right now.
It says 102 on it.
Get
Yes.
out of the way and I'll move the car.
Thank you. That's all.
Is there a spot where she can park?
Yeah, it's plenty
'Cause-
of spots she can park.
Because honestly,
No,
man,
there isn't. This is his parking spot.
She can park right here. She can park over
No, I
there.
cannot park right there. That's somebody else's spot.
Toss me the keys, please. Can you toss me the keys? Can you toss me the keys? I know, brother. Like, you ain't got to church with me, brother. I am the person. And this is the woman right here. You ain't got to. I know what it is, man.
so I mean, it may have. It's possible it changed. I mean,
Yeah, I've been here 4 years, so and it been the same.
has it?
Yeah.
Huh? Because for me, I don't drive, so I'm a little at a disadvantage.
Oh, that sound cool.
But as far as I've always known, it's been 102. So.
You're a good guy, man. That's no trip. Just
Yeah.
watch yourself so I can pull out.
Oh yeah. Well, she's gonna pull out too. So let me get over here.
All right, everybody good, man.
Oh, nope, that's not open.
Okay.
That is my spot. 102 is my spot. Ever since I've lived here since 2000, that has been my spot. So tomorrow I will call the HOA and see what's going on. I mean, if there was...
I want you to get them to either email you or send you
Yeah. No.
documentation.
Yeah. No, I definitely want information. As far as, like, has something changed? You know?
He says that's on the lease.
That's some bullshit. That is total schfoogery, is what you're seeing.
Total
So
there
was
it
that
is.
interesting?
Yeah.
What'd you think of that, man? It was like, and like I said, I was trying to tell the guy, I'm blind, dude. So 99% of the time you can park there. But he wasn't trying to hear that even. He was going, "No, man, that's my parking space. I've been parking there for 4 years. I've lived there for 4 years." And I'm like, "Dude, I've lived here for 20." So, and he's like arguing with me about it. And you heard him say, "Well, pull up," meaning, you want some trouble? You want some bullshit with me? Pull up.
Instead of just saying, well, let me check.
Yeah.
It'd be pull up, and then you're like, whoa, dude, I'm not going to fight you, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And he's like, "You debating with me over the parking spot." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I'm debating with you because I'm right." And then he's telling me I'm misinformed. And he's going, "No, man, you're misinformed, my man. You're misinformed."
And
And
some
I'm like,
other chick was, of course, throwing some shit in there, obviously, as I think somebody else was.
she was yelling something from the balcony. I think that was his girlfriend, who the fuck she was.
Like,
and then you heard, go ahead.
You go ahead.
I was going to say, then you heard Sharon obviously come out. And what she did is she moved her car, which I don't think she should have. She should have stayed right there. And but she was the one that said, "It's his parking spot." That was her.
Well, not only that, but there were other parking spots right around the area.
Yeah.
So he could have just said, no, but he thought, he just thought, well, it's always been open, so it must be my spot.
Right, yeah, now he's assumed that spot. And it's like, no, dude, this is not your spot, bro. You can't just threaten people.
You should always park there. I don't know, why would you, first of all, one question for you, why would you not just park there automatically? Like have all your people that you pay, hey, park there. That's my spot. Park in 102.
Well, usually, I don't know. It depends on who comes over. If there's no spots available in the guest parking, then I just tell them park in my spot. It's 102.
You should have them always park in your spot. That's why you had the issue, dude.
Yeah.
If everyone was always parking in your spot that came over, and you said, "Hey, this is my spot," and that because since no one's parking there, and since you never do, people assume that's not yours.
Right.
But
I even called the HOA and confirmed it. It is my spot.
But so you should always have. I guess what I'm asking is, why if they came over and say, "Hey, if 102 is open, park there."
Yeah. Well, that's what I should start doing.
Yeah.
I guess having all my friends just park there.
Yeah. And then if he comes out again, I don't know. You have to say, "Well, I contacted them."
Yeah, and I'll give him Epic Management's number. He's welcome to call them himself and verify, because he's claiming that on his lease it says that 102 is his parking spot, which is bullshit.
Well, then again.
Well, that's true. That's true. You could have some fucker just,
Well, is that one open? Yep, right now it is, Charlie.
You can park there if you want.
Oh, yeah, it's yours. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, that's very possible. Very possible. Or somebody made a typo. Who knows, man?
Yeah.
But it's pretty dumb, man. But I'm just thinking, really, this is what you fucker, and it's like
in the 8 minutes that he could have found another parking space and gotten into it, but it was like it was a territory thing, man.
Of course, and he pulls up behind the car and honks his horn and does his whole thing, and he's like, I want to go in. I want to go in and smoke. Oh, and then he pulls this. When I mentioned I was blind, the point I was making it wasn't a sympathy thing. Like, hey, buddy, I'm blind. What I was trying to say is, I'm blind. I don't drive. I don't care if you park there. Okay, but if I have a friend over, you can't get all entitleified.
Yeah, if someone's already there, too bad. It's not your parking spot.
Yeah,
if someone's not there, go ahead and park there. But if someone is there, too bad for you.
Yeah, you don't pull up and start honking your horn, being an obnoxious fuckbag. So, and you see, I titled it "Ghetto Logic," so because that's what it was. It was total jungle logic there.
It was just like fucking stupid, like just territorial and just like assumptive. Is what it was.
Yeah. Like, oh man, well that's my spot. You misinformed, buddy. You misinformed. That's what he kept saying to me. You misinformed.
Except no, I've lived here for. And
that all went on. The fucker didn't listen to a word I said. That was what was hilarious,
Because it wasn't about that. It was about being up on, about one-upping it.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is, you, and of course, the person comes down and moves, and you're like, God damn it.
Yeah. I'm like, Sharon, why did you move?
Because she took it upon herself to take, because she didn't want anything,
Yeah, well, I guess she thought maybe something was going to happen or something. Yeah. You know, I'm down there confronting the guy, or he does something stupid.
Well, it's probably a little protectoid, a little bit like, oh no, you know.
Yeah, could be like,
You know,
oh man.
God, he might, maybe it's not his spot. Mm.
Yeah. No, it's definitely my spot. I mean, fuck,
I know
dude,
that, dude. I'm saying that she might not have thought that because you never know.
Yeah,
The people.
wait. Yeah, that's true.
Like I'm not talking to know it's your spot. I'm saying that she did. She might like, well, who cares if it's spot or not? I mean, you know, and.
Yeah, and then you heard the security guard guy go, look, I got to remain neutral, man. I got to remain neutral. And I'm like, I know. And then at one point I said, well, maybe we should just call the police then. And he was like, well, do what you got to, man. Pull up, man. Pull up. I was like,
Pull up.
Good Christ, man. Really? This is your big thing of the day? Yeah.
Probably had a bad day. His girlfriend probably just treats him like shit.
Probably so. Yeah, he probably gets, told to come home and all this other shit. He better be home.
Well, at least he doesn't have people standing outside of his house fucking all the time. Just because that's the new fucking thing, man. I didn't get to look at that too much, but apparently a previous guest of ours who got a lot of attention, our biggest show by about 500 times.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, that's got more views than any of our shows ever
Combined, yeah. So.
But, they had a riot outside of Bob Kroll's home yesterday. Well, you know what the thing was too? His wife is a news anchor, and they're trying to get her to get fired from her job as a news anchor.
Of course, you can't believe these people are awesome. They are right. Right.
It's just crazy, man. Like their whole thing is to ruin. It's one thing if you hate Bob Kroll. All right, fine. But what the fuck's his wife got to do with it, man?
Because she's married to him, and she's a bad person too.
Apparently, Jesus.
She's a bad person, so get her fired and go in front of people's homes and think you have the right to protest in front of their homes.
Yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with these people, man? Just because entitlement, man. They literally think that they have the right to do this to these people and go in front of their. And I guarantee you, there are people. There were. Let me just bring it up real quick. Let's look at it. Let's see here.
And that guy, I don't know if you heard the dude on the microphone that was, fuck you, white people, and go back to, fuck Hugo, Minnesota. We're going to burn this bitch down, and it's racist, and fuck your blue lives, and all this other dumb shit. So, and there were kids out there, and he's on the mic yelling all kinds of profanity. He actually apologized. I saw a thing where he actually apologized.
State rep can apologize for inflammatory rhetoric. Hey, but it's okay to say that, It's okay for them to do that,
Yeah. Well, obviously he was made to apologize for what he said.
Dude, there's some fuck. Just don't, yeah. Protest show up at Bob Kroll's home, demanding his resignation. I love how you can just gather outside of
someone's home, just like I'm gonna go outside your Actually, dude,
they're not protesters. When you're gathering in front of someone's homes, you're a fucking mob.
Oh yeah,
sorry, you're not a fucking protester when you're in front of someone's residence.
Well, I heard that they got out of there. They were actually not even home when it was all going on, so they took off. But you're right, you shouldn't be forced out of your home.
They shouldn't be forced out of their home.
So
they should be able to shoot those fuckers. If
I was just gonna say, Bob Kroll should just stand outside and start shooting at these fuckers.
Well, if they're on his property, if they're standing outside in the street, you can't do anything. But still, the whole point is, other neighbors should be like, "What are you doing out here?"
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You're ruining the property value or something.
No, not even. You're fucking terrorizing people.
Yeah.
It's terrorism. That's terrorism.
Really? Yeah. No, they terrorized the whole neighborhood. Really, is what they did.
Yeah. Because
imagine if that was going on your street. All of a sudden, some guy with a microphone and they got a whole setup there, and you're like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I heard they were jumping on cars, mainly fucking up cars. They weren't destroying any homes, but still, it's like
jumping on people's cars.
Yeah, that's what I heard. They were actually jumping on cars, dude.
What a bunch of fucking idiots, man.
Yeah,
Here's the thing about these BLM. You think they're all, and this is the problem that the media loves you to think. They think, oh, it's all these young black people that are being. No. 90% of them, half of them, a lot of them are these young fucking pampered white fucking cocksuckers who are just like, oh my god, I'm so woke, I'm an ally, I'm walking around with these people, I'm so woke, I'm one of you, I'm a friend, don't hurt me.
Right. Yeah. It was. I don't know. Could you see the audience? Like, were most of them black? Were most of them white? Could you see who was all there?
Oh, it's a bunch of different types of people. Yeah. There's a bunch of
Oh wow, man, that's crazy. That's just fucked up, man.
Oh yeah, tons of white. Yeah, most of them look white. Wow. Because the thing about these, a lot of them are white because it's not about Black Lives Matter, man. If it was, they'd be upset about the young,
inner city violence,
or about the little girl in Atlanta who was shot by and killed.
Oh, there was the boy too. Was it a boy or a girl?
What,
that was 5 years old?
Oh, Cannon. That they don't know what that is. We don't know. But regardless, that was a black guy who shot a 5-year-old kid.
Like, what, are you fucking out of your mind?
And now here's the thing. This is what people are upset about. They think people are mad about it. They're mad because if it were the other way around, we all know what would happen. If it were a black kid shot by a white, it would be. Yeah. It would be. But they're not showing it on CNN. CNN, it wasn't a top story. It was down below. It's hidden on these because they don't want to anger. They don't want to put people in a bad light, I guess, or whatever. So
they're in a bad light doing shit like that. Sorry, you get the bad light all day, man.
That's an individual. So I don't want to equate them with the race, but the issue is the bias. The issue is what would happen if it was switched. If it was the other way around, it'd be fanned and flamed and about the extra footage of George Floyd.
Yes, there's new body cam footage.
Conveniently, a month later it comes out. What?
Wow. How did that happen? And then, see, he was screaming, "I can't breathe" when they were trying to put him in the cop car. He wasn't on the ground then.
Mm-hmm.
So, and actually, I've also heard that he was alive after being transported to the hospital. So in the hospital is where he died, not out on the scene.
Dude, it's all bullshit. We're being hoodwinked, man. We're being fooled.
Oh yeah, and the bad thing is, it's one thing for them to fool us, but for stupid motherfuckers to actually believe it.
Yeah, to keep
go right along with it
because they're watching the same old shit. I know people that are really good friends of mine who continue to watch that fucking channel. CNN is shit, but they think, oh well, that's CNN. No, it's shit.
They report the truth.
MSNBC, CNN, and then they're trying to tell me about what's going on. I'm like, well, you know about this? No. Like, you know what they were doing in Louisville? They were extorting businesses and telling them that they had to fucking give them 2% of their money to Black Lives Matter.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. And but you don't know about that because no one's going to tell you.
Of course not. They're not going to demonize them.
No, they're protesters. They're mostly
peaceful.
No, the new term is mostly peaceful protesters.
Mostly peaceful. Okay.
Yeah. Like Portland's mostly peaceful, and Seattle are mostly. Portland has 80 straight nights of rioting in Portland.
That's and
they're,
Seattle.
And
the police chief walked out of there. She's like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, because they cut her pay by 40%.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because they're losing the people are losing their. This is what they want. And unfortunately, it's Democrats. Like, there's no way of getting around it. It's the Democrats. These are Democratic cities. They've been run by Democrats for 50 years, and it's always happening there. Portland, Minneapolis, Seattle, New York, Atlanta, L.A., all these fucking places are all run by Democrats. That's what I don't understand. Yep. They keep saying, oh, well, it's so oppressive. Republicans are oppressing us. The cities you're living in have all been, the cities that are run down, Detroit, Chicago, Cleveland, all these fucking places, Baltimore, they're all been run by Democrats, and a lot of them mostly minority Democrats for fucking 20, 30 years.
Yeah, well, it's the thing is, too, these aren't like Southern Democrats, that are a little bit moderate, These are like communist, socialist fuckbags,
They don't, because it's corruption to the core, but it's also just, like I said, bad ideas that have been going on, and they keep buying into them because it's all about the utopia. It's all about emotion. No one gives a shit about logic and reason anymore.
Yeah, well, you're being groomed right now is what it is. Like, isn't this great, man? You're getting free money, you're getting stimulus checks and all this other shit. Isn't communism good?
Except no one's getting shit because they can't decide on anything because they fucking suck. No one's getting any. There's no stimulus package because they've been deciding on it for 2 fucking months. Dude, people are fucking literally losing. They won't allow you to open your business, but they won't help you out because they're bickering over shit. But they still won't let you open your business, so people can't work, dude.
That's ridiculous, man. They need to just open everything back up, let everything go back to fucking normal. If you got to have masks in place, have your masks, whatever. But
and just get it through, through the system, man. Get it through the system, so we can fucking deal with it. And depending on how strong it is, anyways. But and that's the sad thing about it. And I'll leave it with this. It's really great that progressive people that are so for Black Lives Matter and for feminism and all that decided to force out a black female cop sheriff from a major city in the country.
Right. Right. Now, what's she got to do now?
Well, that's just great that she had to leave because she was. They just completely pushed her out. Cut a black woman's pay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Well, and you talked about it last time with the Lady A thing. Here it was, this blues singer gets sued, who happens to also be a black woman. What do we say about that one there? Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter only when you believe in the party line, when you follow the lockstep, man.
Yep, lockstep.
Yep.
That's what it is, man. Well, that's pretty much it, man.
Pretty much, yeah. So enjoy the rest of your evening, folks. I guess that's good. And our exclusive was will be up. Hope you enjoyed our little live thing.
A little live stuff. I'll try to get more of those if I can.
No one was harmed in the filming of that, and there's no names involved. So,
and it's not going to get pulled off the air anytime soon. So don't trip. it's going to stay on. But hey, man, yeah. All right. Well, hey, it's been fun, man.
Oh man, but hey, if we're still live next time, then we'll let you guys know by being on here. If you see another episode of us or another interview, then you know that we're still alive.
Yeah, we're still living, man. We're still striving. We're still determined.
And even though the world is burning.
Oh shit! On that note,
I'm Cruise Control,
and I'm Maxwell Silverhammer,
and that's the story there.
We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred. With Maxwell Silverhammer.